welcome. I'm speaking in gibberish, so sorry about that. Today we're taking a look at Valkyrie, aka Broomhilda. And this is an older figure. She's kind of cool though. I do like her. Why would I want this in my collection? Because, well, I'm a big Defenders fan, and I always felt like Valkyrie was an important character to the Defenders. So, yeah, I found her really cheap. I said mint in box, and I got the delivery. It was so far from mint. The box was terrible. But I didn't care. Box was future garbage. So I did take some pictures of the box, but I didn't edit the video in time before my computer crashed, so here she is. Anyway, she is a bit of a tall figure. I brought in TV She-Hulk here to give you an idea, and let me put Hank Pym beside her there, and then you see how tall she is. She's a pretty big girl. Anyway, she's pretty cool. Not the outfit she wore in the original Defenders comic, but still pretty accurate. She's got single jointed arms, and oh, they're a pain. They're really stiff, so there's that. Of course, her head sculpt, I really get a Kylie Minogue vibe off of this. This is weird, so that's kind of strange. But she's, typical articulation except for the single jointed arms. Now her hips, for some reason they seem fused. I can't seem to get those to move. That's kind of disconcerting. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'll say it that way. Now, does that mean I hate her? No. The sword here is slightly bent, so which goes to show that Hasbro's been screwing up for a very, very long time. But is she terrible? No. Is she great? No. I mean, this is one of those mid kind of figures that, yeah, I wanted to add to the collection, but it's just like, she's just okay. Her braids don't get in the way of her articulation too much, so she can do a side look. She does have this weird thing where her head wants to lean forward. I'm not sure about that. It's like I try to put it back. I popped her head off one time trying to do it, and I don't know, it's just kind of weird, kind of odd, kind of strange. They also used this one for, oh god, what's her name? Figures I draw a blank. It was the same body though, and these were interchangeable in the wave. So, I really didn't understand that, and it didn't seem to work out because they both are pretty much meh. They're easy to get. They're not very popular characters either, so that could be part of it. But, I mean, looking at her, I can't say much against her. I mean, she's a basic figure. She looks cool. I mean, it's just posing her. I don't know what's happened to the joints that made them so tight, and they're almost fused. I mean, really, they are. And I've heated them up, and they're still really, really tight. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. It causes me some concern. I had a Black Tom who had a similar issue, and then finally his arm broke, and it was me He-Man in it. That simple. And yeah, I don't want to say I'm unhappy with this because it wasn't like high on the list of characters I wanted to get, but at the same time, it's not something I'm dynamically excited about. There's a billion and one ways to make this a lot better. So, yeah, I guess ultimately what I'm saying is, Hasbro has been screwing up Marvel Legends for years. I know this is an older figure, so it's going to have some outdated parts, but still, as old as this is, it still seems way short of the goal line. If it was an important character, I would be more upset. I'm not. It's not an important character, so I'm not very upset at all. I wouldn't even say I'm disappointed. I mean, it's just kind of meh. I mean, that's the best way to describe it, meh. I mean, if you're gonna do it for a shelfie, I mean, what's the difference, right? I mean, I don't know. It depends on your play style, I guess, to borrow a term from D&D. I mean, you know, she sits in the team, you know, and you know who she is instantly. Whereas, you know, now I saw another version of her on an auction. It was more akin to her Defender's uniform. I don't know if I'll ever try for that one. I don't know what she's going for, and I don't know where that figure came from. This one is the good sub for right now. Again, don't hate her, don't love her. She's just there, and that's where we stand. You know, and this came right out of the package, and like you can see, there's some, I don't know what there is on this. I mean, there's something there on the pants, it looks like, but you know, this, and I can't explain that. I have no explanation of it. You can see a sharp difference between her feet. One's very shiny, one's not. I don't know why that is. Is that a plastic thing? Is that something else? I honestly don't know. So yeah, this is a baffling figure to say the least, but here she is, just so you can see her. And she's a new one to the collection, so yeah, another Defender to the collection. Alright, I'll wrap this up. You know, again, this is a meh figure at best, just best way to describe her. Thank you for watching, do the fun YouTube stuffs, and you guys have a great day.